What is up, guys? Johnny01 here with another FIFA 18 tutorial, guys. This one's very important. I find that a lot of people really struggle with attacking all the different types of FIFAs, and one of the big things is because of sprinting. I think it's the key to attacking in any FIFA, and again, in FIFA 18, it's very important. So we're going to be talking about when to sprint, guys. Make sure to subscribe, though, if you have not checked out all my previous videos, or if you want to help with all these different types of tutorials that I'm going to be coming out with in the coming months, as well as formation guides and top 5 videos, guys. You do not want to miss that. Let's start off with one of the most important things you guys got to know about sprinting, and that is that you should be sprinting less than 20% of the time when you're attacking in FIFA 18. This is very important. I verse people all the time that are really solid players, that are really good players, experienced players, have played multiple FIFAs before, but yet they still seem to struggle and they seem to really want to sprint the majority of the game, and it causes them to have a lot of problems. So it's very important that you realize that the vast majority of the game when you're attacking, you should not be sprinting. Why? As you're seeing in these examples, when you're sprinting, you lose a lot of your control of the ball, and defenders are able to get in the way of your attacker and take the ball away from you and stop your attacking runs. So don't sprint as often as you have been doing. More than likely, it has been too much sprinting. So the problems that arise when you're sprinting is, one, and very important, is that you're going to have bad ball control. When you're sprinting in FIFA 18, you're going to notice that the more you're sprinting, the faster you're going, the farther away the ball gets from your player. And when that ball is not near your player's foot, he's going to have very bad reactions. He's not going to be able to go through tight spaces, and he's not going to be able to do a quick change of direction. If a defender comes and tries to take the ball away from your player, there is nothing you can do. You just won't be able to react in time. That is why it is so important not to be sprinting the whole time. You also can't do skill moves, and your passes are going to be very inaccurate. If you're trying to sprint and then pass right away, it's not going to be very accurate, and you're not going to be able to do those quick 1-2 passes. So now the moment that you've all been waiting for: when do you sprint? When should you sprint when you're attacking in FIFA 18? First one is during breakaways, guys. As you're seeing here in this situation, the ball is on a breakaway. Obviously, you want to sprint. You're past those defenders. You have the speed advantage. You got that pace advantage. You want to maintain your speed, want to maintain your advantage. So sprint with the R2 button, with the RT button if you're on Xbox, and just maintain your distance and just get right by them. One-on-one situation against the goalkeeper. Finish that situation and score. Here's another example, this time with Real Madrid. Once again, we're just going on the breakaway, use Ronaldo, and right there, I was able to do the stop and turn, gain a little bit of space, and once I gained that little space, I got one step ahead of my defender, and of course, Ronaldo, extremely fast. So in order to maintain that nice little distance that I had, I decided to sprint and just blow right by him and get onto that last line of defense against the goalkeeper. Lastly here, once again here, I see a bunch of space. If you see a bunch of space, that's a good time to sprint. Otherwise, don't sprint. But it has to be a good amount of space, and be aware that a defender at any time could switch directions and start attacking your player, and you're not going to be able to react in time. So make sure that it is a lot of space. Another time that you should be sprinting in FIFA 18, guys, very obvious, but the counterattack. When you're going on the counterattack, the whole point of a counterattack, of a successful counterattack, is to attack quickly. And one great way to do that is by doing and sprinting your way up the pitch, especially with those pacey players. You got an Aubameyang, you got a Griezmann. You want to start attacking quickly, and to do that, you want to be sprinting. Get the ball up the pitch as quickly as possible. Do some driven passes. Get the ball up there. Sprint. And, of course, finish with a nice little goal. Lastly, guys, on the wings. Those wingers, those are usually where you have the most space during those wings. Usually because either left back and right back or up the pitch, or because people let the wings a little bit open to protect against the middle, which is obviously far more dangerous. So when you do get to the wings, you want to get into those situations where you can do a cross, or you can do a nice little breakaway opportunity. definitely sprint, as you saw there with Cavani. Able to get to the wings, a lot of space in front of me. That's why it's so good to sprint in the wings, because usually there's a lot of space in front of you. Obviously, if the left back or the right back's there and he's overplaying you, don't be sprinting, because it's not going to be worth it. You're going to run right into him. He's going to cut you off. But be aware, though, if you have a bunch of space, Dybala here got a bunch of space, able to pass it into the middle and score a nice little goal. So those are basically the times that you should be sprinting in FIFA 18. That means for the rest of your attacks, you should not really be sprinting at all. Here you're seeing some attacks opportunities that I did here, and I am not sprinting at all during these attacks. It does not mean that you have to go really slow and slow build-up play and passing and possession. You can still attack quickly without sprinting, doing quick 1-2 passes, doing driven passes. Just passing really quickly and moving is the best way to effectively attack in FIFA 18, as well as in previous FIFAs. Because if you're just sprinting the whole time, playing one man against all their defenders, it's just not going to work out for you more often than not. Against a good defender, he's going to be able to abuse that. Most of your attacks are going to come like you're seeing here. Nice little passing, good ball movement, waiting for those runs to develop, and then finding those timely passes to score those goals. So keep that in mind. Guys, this should go without saying, but in case you guys need to know, never, and I mean never, sprint with your center backs or with your goalkeeper. If you mess up and the defender or an attacker is there to take the ball away from you, it's going to be an easy goal opportunity. Now, for those of you that are advanced players in FIFA 18, you've played previous FIFAs, and you've got more of a sense of knowledge of exactly how much space you need to be able to sprint without a defender taking the ball away from you, then you could do more advanced movements, more advanced and trickier situations to sprint, as you're seeing here with Dybala. There's very tight windows of me to do it, but I was able to sprint just at the right time. But again, this is for more advanced people, and too often people rely and think that they're more advanced than they are, and think that they could sprint and get away with sprinting a little bit more than they should. And what ends up happening is they lose a key opportunity to score, and that could be enough between a win and a loss in FUT Champions. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, please leave a like, comment, share with all your friends. Click on one of these boxes, check out some of my other tutorials, top 5 videos, or formation, guys. Thank you guys so much.